Welcome back to the channel, Dreamers. Welcome back to MTG Dreamer. As we go looking for mommy. Yes, we're going to look for mom. As I talked about my week and everything that's been going on. Yeah. This is actually my last draft booster. Very pretty. I don't know if they... excuse me, 1 second. There we go. I do not know if Wilds add draft boosters or not. I haven't opened up any Wilds, which I will eventually do. Woo! But this may be my last draft booster ever. But anyway, how are you all doing? Doing pretty dang good. My midterms went pretty well. Either got high B's or A's on everything. So pretty dang awesome. So I really can't complain. Perfection, okay. One of the beautiful lands and a toque. But yeah, it went pretty well. But the better news that I got... Oh, also, before I get to the best news of all, I got new windows ordered. The house that I live in... I live in in Texas. And they don't do... Ooh, nice Phyrexian land token. They don't really do a great job with insulation. Literally, my windows... They are basically, the way I describe their quality to people is that they are basically what you would find on the side of an RV. Not even a high quality one, probably a low quality one. All right, Vindicator. Ba-boom. Destroy everything. Oh, and our first foil rare. Very pretty there, yeah. And I got the new ones ordered. I have, because these windows are so expensive, I have to do them in 3 phases. And it's going to be costing a lot of money, but it'll really improve everything around the house. Okay. A nothing card. Nice foil there. Where are we putting the foils? Okay, over there. And we got these. And yeah, I have ordered the second phase. It'll take me about a year to year and a half to go for the third phase. And then all my windows in the entire house will be complete. Doors and windows. Let me take that back. Doors and windows will be complete. That's why it took me 3 phases, because like these doors, like I could see light coming through them. That's how bad they were. It was just absolutely horrible. This house, like we couldn't keep heat in, we couldn't keep the heat out, nothing. It was just horrible. And it's slowly getting fixed. Really good windows, very expensive. Ooh, Phyrexian Arena. I actually do need that for one of my commander decks. So I'm really happy about that. Yay! But the better news that I got this week was, for those of you who do not know, I think it was about about a year ago, right about this time, okay, Hellraiser, another mythic, can't complain. Oh, okay, beautiful foil land, and a poison token. I got cancer. I didn't get cancer. They discovered cancer about a year ago in my eye. It was melanoma, which, yes, is a skin cancer. And yes, you apparently can get it in the eye, which I didn't know. Okay, the Sunslayer, Glissa. Very good card. And a nice forest, too. Well, in order, because it took the Army VA to find it, Well, to get me an appointment, then find it, then do everything. I ended up losing my right eye. And I've been wearing an eye patch. Nice proliferator. Bloated. Yeah. Ooh. And an emblem. Nice. I had to have the eye removed last May. I had the eye removed last May. I've been wearing an eye patch ever since. And that's kind of a combination between, like it takes anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks. Our first land, very nice. 6 to 8 weeks for the eye to heal enough for me to like get fitted for the prosthetic. Well, during that 4 to 8 weeks, my surgeon, who was supposed to sign off on it, opened up her own practice, which is fantastic for her. But because of how the VA does things, that meant that she was no longer on the approved list to say I could get the eye put in. I had, and it took them 6 months to get approved. Oh my gosh, we saw what was back there. Yeah. Poison. Look at that beautiful card. Look at it. Koth is actually a very fun, very fun planeswalker. Not the greatest planeswalker, but to get a foil borderless, very nice. Yeah, it took them 6 months to get reapproved because they wanted her to pay, for her to get paid, because it was basically like, they're like, this is the contract we'll give you. You can only charge this much. And she's like, excuse me, that's under cost. I need to make a living. And before you ask, well, why didn't you just go to another doctor? Where I am at, there are only two doctors, which she is one of them, that can sign off. Now you're like, oh, okay, so there's one other. He won't work with the VA because of the price, because of the prices. Oh, right, we got another Phyrexian horror. The blue one, who cares? They were trying to make her go 25% under what it cost her for the materials to do anything. Now, granted, with me, like, it doesn't cost her anything. She just has to pay her people because this is like, she comes in, checks me out, and moves on. But it's for everybody else, which is understandable. I mean, she's running a business. It's her own business. She has no backing from another company. And she has to make sure that, her bills are met. But they just refuse to give her the money. And eventually they broke down because she's the only one here. And the next closest doctor is 8 hours away in San Antonio, Texas. So there wasn't really an option. They had no bargaining. They should have just said, okay, how much will you do it for? And then try to get her to go down. That's what they should have done. Okay, a nice glass and another foil. So I finally was able to get my appointment to get approved. And I saw my doctor back in January. And she got all the paperwork together, threw it in. Well, the lovely VA did a wonders to me, and it took them 1 month for them to get the paperwork to the doctor that was supposed to make the prosthetic. Again, 1 month to get just to send paperwork over that was already filled out. Coast, very nice. Well, they happened to send, and by the way, again, I'm now sitting, as of today, I am sitting 10 months with wearing an eye patch. 10 months right now. At this point in time in the story, it's 9 months. Anyway, they sent the paperwork to the doctor. Finally. Nosferatu, nice. And they sent it to the doctor's office. Anyway, after 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, what's taking so long? What's going on? So I started giving them calls every day. And I just kept getting the same thing. They need to give us back the price. I'm like, well, can you contact them? Yeah, we'll get right on that. Ooh, beautiful. Vindicator horror. Horror. Bleh. Horror. Borderless. Very nice. They finally sent this paperwork. They're like, okay, yeah, we'll get right on that. Now, you notice my sarcasm in that, and if you didn't notice, that was sarcasm because they didn't do it. So I had to look up this doctor's phone number. I'm going to move these down. And give them a call direct. And I will say this, their secretary is outrageously nice. She was wonderful. She's like, oh, we haven't received any paperwork, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, can you look? And she's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and help you out. She searched. See, gosh, I can't talk today. See, she searched for 3 hours. Finally found the paperwork. It was sent to them when their internet was down. While their internet was down, and it got basically lost in the shuffle. And she's like, look, I know this happened. Our doctor only comes out to El Paso once a month. Once a month. Our second planeswalker. Nice. Oh, and we got, oh, it's a tap. It's a regular land, right? No, that's 2 or fewer. So yeah, we got a nice foil land. Very good. And she's like, you know what? I know they haven't technically approved this yet, but this is the date and the time for your appointment next month. So yes, the best news that I've gotten this month, and probably in a long time, is that I am finally getting a fake eye. By the time I will see the doc basically at the 11th month of me wearing an eye patch. And by the time it is completed, it should be right around a full year. Because it does take time to make, because they try to match your eye color and everything to that extent, which is fine. A lot of people had hope for this card. This didn't work. Which is fine. You know, it's going to take him time. I want to make sure that it gets it correct. And I will have to see him a few times to make sure everything fits correct. They basically take a mold of the eye, make sure it fits and all that type of stuff. Get it, and once they put it in, then it takes them, oh wait, let me show you the foil. Then it takes them, they want to make sure that like all the rough edges are off. So I have to go back every once in a while and make sure that the prosthetic eye isn't rubbing up against anything. But yes, hopefully I'm hoping by my birthday, which is next month. Oh yes, Nessa! Why did you have to be completed? Oh, you beautiful girl. What did I do to you? You're going in my landfall deck because you were finally completed. It's not even good in my landfall deck. I just don't care. Where were we? I know, I'm weird. But yeah. Okay. The Eternal Wanderer. Not a bad Planeswalker. We got 2 Planeswalkers back to back. We still haven't seen Mommy yet. I'm sure she's coming. I have a feeling I do have another box of this, so if she's not in this one, she's definitely in the other one. But yeah, so hopefully very soon. That's okay, well. Yeah. Nice what is it called? Aristocrats. An aristocrats. But yeah, hopefully within the next 2 months, I will have a fake eye. And I can start taking pictures again, everything like that. Unfortunately, during this time, I did become single. And I wanted to get back out there. Part of the reason why I haven't. Die! Anyway, part of the reason why I haven't is because, like, a lot of these dating apps, they want you to take pictures, and I don't, and I just don't feel like taking pictures with the eye patch. Like, I have a pretty badass eye patch, to be fair, but it's not something that I feel comfortable with. And yeah, I probably just need to do it and get it over with. But I just don't feel comfortable about it. And when I get this eye, I really hope that when I get the eye, that it'll give me that confidence to start getting back out there again. Because it's been a rather rough few months, if not longer, for me dealing with all. Double die! It's funny, we didn't get any of those through this entire box, and then we got 2 back to back. So weird. Hate you, wizards. I'm already buying your product. Quit giving me shit! Oh my god! Triple die! What are the odds of that? What are the odds? Jeez. I do think it's funny. I'm done with my story, and now we're getting all of these. So that way you guys can have something entertaining to listen to of just me screaming at these non-tokens. Yeah. Plague Nurse, nice. Okay, finally. I didn't have to go quadruple die. Hey, last one. I don't think we're going to get a mommy. Probably not, but we're hoping. Mom, are you there? Are you there, Mommy? Mommy. Are you my mommy? Come on. Let's see that, Mom. Let's see the mom. Dang it. You know, spring, wellspring, whatever. Yeah. Wasn't no mommy. Anyway. But yeah, that's my story of the week. We had a pretty good box. Not fantastic. Got our 7 mythics. With a few good stuff in there. But yeah, that's my story of the week. I hope all of you are doing well. Make sure to sub, like, leave a comment. We try to get these out every Monday. I did mess up once in the last 2 months. But we're going to get back on to these coming out on every Monday. And I appreciate all of you for showing up. And we will see you. Wait a minute, it's not centered. Is that centered? And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.